Oh yeah. Howdy folks. Got a bit of action going on today. I decided to pull the starter motor. Wasn't too hard once you work out what to do. There's two main bolts that go up, but there's two bolts that hold the thrush plate or whatever it is on the gearbox. If you try and pull them bolts out, the socket hits on those bolts that go through the gearbox housing. So you've got to pull them bolts so you can pull the other bolts. Does that make sense? Probably not. Anyway, this is what we're looking at. She is very, very dirty. Very dirty girl. Black toothbrush. I'll have to get a new toothbrush. I won't be able to use that one again. Wasn't going to pull it apart. I just wanted to pull it off so I can get the numbers, so I can order a new one for a spare. But there was a little rubber grommet around this. Obviously stop it, because that's main power going into your starter motor. So there was a rubber grommet around that to protect it from earthing out, and it all disintegrated. I'll see if I can find a couple of bits of it. I'll chuck them away, I think. But yeah, and it started falling inside the starter motor. And I thought, well, I can't have that, and I'm here and the wind's blowing, so I'm not going anywhere. So I thought I'd better pull it apart, and we'll see if we can clean her up. The reason why I was a bit suspect on it, it just seems to hang on a little bit after the boat starts. It just whirs on a little bit more, so you know, and that's probably this drive here. It's very filthy, needs a good clean up. You know, it's just caked on shit everywhere. So we'll give her all a clean up, we'll get her all back together. That grommet, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might just put some 5200 or something in there and build it up around it or something, I'm not sure. So I'll get these numbers and I'll see what we can do. I'm tipping this is going to be an obsolete part. It's from the US. It's a Delco Remy. Delco Remy. So yeah, we'll have a bit of a look and play and see what we can come up with. But I'm glad I pulled it, because now I know the condition of it. The brushes don't look too bad. And they're not brand new, but they're there. So yeah, we'll see. Shouldn't be too hard to put back together. Famous last words. Check out my tomatoes, they're just going mad. All big tomatoes on it. Strawberries are just flowered. I've got a heap coming on. A couple of little baby tomato plants there as well. Frozen. As I say, it's a bit windy today, southwest. A bit cool too, but it's going to heat up. It's going to get very hot. Tuesday, Wednesday, I think they're talking about 40 plus. So Fun and games. Righto, let's get this cleaned up. I've always wanted a boat with its own helipad. Well, guess what? How special is that? Got some noisy cockatoos. Just went and picked up my new blinds. Look fantastic. Fit perfect. This one's got a little bit of a wobble in him, but that's because of where I've screwed that down. So we could probably adjust that. But yeah, they look fantastic. Tinted isinglass. Yeah, I'll just climb out of the boat and we'll have a look. There we are. With the white, oops, the sun's going to be in the way there. With the white thingies on it instead of the black. It looks really, really good. It's not as tinted as I wanted. I wanted it darker like that window, but they've done an awesome job. $560 for two. I mean, you know, I dropped them. I took my original plastics to them yesterday. They had them for an hour and a half. I got my plastics back. I put them back on overnight, and then it's first thing this morning. I think they rang me at 8:30 this morning to say that they're ready. So that's fantastic service. I'm gonna have to get rid of these, but because they end up scratching it. So I'll be doing away with that. We'll work something else out. Good morning, everybody. We're back on the bike. Just going into Victor Harbour. Some money out of the bank. We've got a big day today. Got a bit going on. Things are starting to ramp up. Getting ready to go upriver. Now, I've said it a million times, but we really are getting pretty close. Just got to tick a few more boxes and then we should be good to go. The first box ticked today will be the storage unit. Now, I've been on the waiting list for a month for a storage unit in Goolwa, so I can park the bike somewhere while I'm gone. Now, I was starting to get a bit worried that I wasn't going to get one, but I got a phone call yesterday, so that's sweet. That's $1,070 for 6 months storage. It's a 2 metre by 6 metre what I need, but it's all I can get. So, and it is the smallest storage unit they have. So, I've just got to go into the bank and get some money out to pay for that because they want cash. Then come back to the boat and get a bit organised, because this afternoon we're going to pull the boat out. Yeah, we're coming out of the water, so we'll go up on the hard. I've got a few things to be done. Good morning. Absolute glorious morning it is. We're here at the boatyard. We're out of the water again. I think November 2024 was the last time we were out, if I've got that right. Yeah, as explained before, we had some issues with a trim tilt hydraulic hose. I'll give you a quick look at what's going on. I acid bathed the side yesterday. I'm going to try and polish this today. But she's looking pretty good. The bottom paint's held up really, really well. He didn't even really have to blast it down too much, really. Yeah, it come up pretty good. So that's the plan today, is to polish. I've got some new numbers to go on. And of course I've got me stickers to go on as well. Boatyard's hell busy. I told him I wanted to come out of the water and that I was going to sit for a day. But they've had to put me on this junky little trailer, which is all right. It's all good. It's working fine. It's the perfect height to polish the sides, so I'm not complaining. So we've got some gear oil. I'm going to try and get that done today. Got a pump. Hopefully that works. Got a bit of shit going on. There's shit everywhere in the boat. The boat's just chaos. I stayed in a hotel last night. Nice big double bed. Bit expensive, $150 a night, but it's just how it is. So we'll put you under here. We'll see what's going on. So I've got my transducer on. I've just got to put another screw in this side. Do a bit of a wiring thing. Now this is the hose setup. This here, whether you can see it or not, but that's got a hole in it. That's what was leaking. And that is supposed to replace that. But as you can see, they're all different. So we're going to try and bodge it up. It's on there, it's not leaking. Although there's a bit of an oil leak there. We might have to tighten that up. Yeah, we're just going to try and, I don't know, cable tie them two together, because that moves when the leg goes up and down and side to side. So we'll try and do something. We just use some cable ties or something. But the biggest trick we've got today is trying to get that plug out of the bottom of this. Plug there, the screw. They typically are a bit hard to muck with, so we'll endeavour to get that done today. I don't think I'll be going back in the water today. There's too much to do. We are about to go back in.
Look around under the straps? Yep.
Pulled into the fuel berth here and topped up with fresh water. And that tank just there. And now we'll get back into the pen. I'll set you up here and you can watch what happens. And that's it, we're home. Back in the pen. It's that easy. Of course it's a nice calm day, but even on a windy day it's still the same process. Just take your time, get lined up, and once I get inside them first two poles I can push the boat around and use the boat hook to get me to where I need to be. Pretty simple really. And we've got a huge big boat right there too. Awesome. Paddle steamer. First time I've seen one parked there. Pretty warm day. It's 28 degrees outside, 34 inside the boat. A few people up at the tavern. Yeah, sunshine's brought them out. This is it, folks. I've just signed out of the marina. Just got to pack up my electrical cord. I'm going to head out that gap in the wall out there, and we're not coming back. Yeehaw. I'm excited. I'm nervous. But I'm happy. Sweet. B3 used to be the home of Amelia. It's not anymore. We're off. See you, B3. It's been great. Goodbye, Goa. Got a beautiful morning this morning. Absolutely glorious. It's 8:30 and a bit late getting away, but that doesn't matter. We've got all the time in the world. Next stop, Wellington. About 6 hours. See how we go. We've just came across Lake Agzan in the lake. Back there, that's where we've come from. I think it's about 4 hours, let me see, 4 hours and 39 minutes from Goa. So sitting pretty, boat's running real well. Now we actually go into the Murray River itself. Just up there. And Wellington's only just up the river there a little bit too, so we'll get up there and we'll see what happens. But the weather's held out beautiful. Here we are, just coming up to the start of the Murray River. Right there. And that breeze has picked up behind us. We've got a westerly blowing, so we're just about to go into the sheltered river. So that was awesome timing and very well done. There's lots and lots of floats around here. I don't know whether they're to do with the Murray River crayfish, Murray River lobster fishing. Seems like pots, and they're back there a bit. There was some, yeah, like there's a yellow float, then there's a bit of a gap, and then a black float. So I'm presuming it may be a line of pots. Not sure you can see that through the window, but so yeah, we're just about around the last marker here now, and then we'll duck around the corner and we'll be out of that wind. Lots of snags here too. There was a snag sort of mid-channel, but he's sticking up. You can see him pretty good. So yeah, awesome. And we've got no, what do we got? 6 kilometres to Wellington. So we've been going 5 hours and 24 minutes so far. So, but yeah, I'm not sure what these floats are. They might be signifying snags, maybe. But the float's pretty dirty, so yeah, don't know. There's a heap of them coming up here, just coming into the river mouth here. I don't know. It'll stick in the guts. We've got 6 metres underneath us. Deep enough, lots of fish activity. We'll just idle along and I'll show you when we get to Wellington. The Wellington Hotel. No space on the jetty there for me. So we'll just go and find some anchorage. And that's the ferry there, Wellington Ferry. He's just about to start going back across. We're well clear of him, so yeah, we'll just keep rolling on. Nice little pub, that. Geez, a pea super out here this morning. We won't be able to go far for a while yet. Everything's really damp and anchor held well overnight. No wind. It'd be nice to be getting up the river right now, but it's alright. We've only got 36 kilometres or something up to Murray Bridge to get fuel. So we do it today or we do it tomorrow, whatever.